If you're a woman over 60 living in the United States or Europe, what I'm about to share may completely shift how you think about hair loss. There's a simple 30-second morning habit that doctors across America and Europe are paying very close attention to right now, and it's directly connected to the thinning hair you notice on your pillow, in your brush, or down the drain each morning. So many women are seeing meaningful improvements in their hair by making a few basic changes. These aren't extreme measures. They're not costly procedures or medical treatments. They're simple foundational ways of supporting your body's natural hair growth systems. The reason these approaches actually work is because they focus on correcting real deficiencies and real underlying problems, instead of trying to force your body to do something it's no longer designed to do at this stage of life. This has nothing to do with expensive products or complicated routines. What you're about to learn is grounded in research from leading universities in the United States and long-standing clinical observations that European specialists have been documenting for years. I'm going to guide you through 5 specific foods and 5 easy scalp exercises that directly target the root causes of hair loss in women our age. And this part is important. Stay with me until the very end, because the final food I share is the one most women completely misunderstand and often avoid, even though it may be the most critical. Before we dive in, take a moment to hit the like button, leave a comment sharing your age so we can build a supportive community of women helping one another, and let's go through this together. Let me begin with something that might surprise you. The hair loss you're dealing with right now, the thinning at the crown, the widening part, the hair collecting in your brush, isn't just about getting older. Doctors in the United States have been tracking a very specific pattern of hair loss in American and European women over 60. What they discovered is that a simple morning habit many of us do automatically is actually making the problem worse. But before I explain what that habit is, you need to understand what's currently happening beneath the surface of your scalp. I'm going to start with food number 5, and I want you to pay close attention because each food builds on the one before it. These aren't random recommendations. They're based on nutritional studies from institutions like Stanford University and reinforced by years of observation from dermatologists across the US who specialize in working with women in our age group. Food number 5 is pumpkin seeds. It may sound almost too basic, but there's a very important reason they matter for your hair. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, and zinc deficiency is one of the most common nutritional issues doctors see in women over 60 who are experiencing hair thinning. Zinc is essential for repairing hair tissue and keeping the oil glands around your follicles functioning properly. When those oil glands don't work as they should, your scalp becomes dry, irritated, and unfriendly to hair growth. Just a small handful of pumpkin seeds each morning, sprinkled over yogurt or oatmeal, can provide enough zinc to support your follicles throughout the day. These seeds also contain magnesium, which helps calm scalp inflammation. Inflammation is often ignored, but it's absolutely critical. A healthy scalp should be nourished and calm, not irritated and stressed. While pumpkin seeds are powerful, food number 4 is where things start to get even more impactful, and it's something most women your age simply don't eat enough of. Food number 4 is wild-caught salmon. I'm emphasizing wild-caught because it contains significantly higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids than farmed salmon. Omega-3s are essential for hair health. Research from the University of California has shown that omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation around hair follicles and support a healthier hair growth cycle. Your hair grows in stages: a growth phase, a resting phase, and a shedding phase. As we age, the growth phase shortens while the shedding phase becomes more dominant. Omega-3s help extend the growth phase, giving your hair more time to grow before it falls out. Salmon also provides high-quality protein, and hair is made almost entirely of protein. Without enough protein, your body simply cannot produce strong, resilient hair strands. Aim to include salmon at least twice a week. Smoked salmon works well for breakfast, delivering protein and omega-3s together. Even with salmon and pumpkin seeds included, food number 3 addresses a completely different issue happening inside your body. Food number 3 is green tea. This is about powerful compounds called catechins, which most American women aren't consuming in sufficient amounts. Green tea contains a specific catechin known as EGCG, which US doctors have been studying closely because of its effect on a hormone called DHT. DHT is the hormone responsible for shrinking hair follicles in women over 60 and is the primary driver behind the pattern thinning that becomes more common after menopause. Green tea helps block the conversion of testosterone into DHT, meaning fewer follicles are attacked and weakened. European researchers have observed that women who regularly drink green tea show less follicle damage than those who don't. Beyond hormones, green tea is packed with antioxidants that fight oxidative stress in your scalp. Oxidative stress damages the DNA inside follicle cells, causing them to age faster and produce weaker hair. Drink 1 to 2 cups of green tea each morning, brewing it for at least 3 to 5 minutes to release those catechins. You can drink it plain or with a small amount of honey, but avoid milk, as milk proteins bind to catechins and reduce their effectiveness. The mild caffeine in green tea also boosts circulation, which leads us to food number 2. Food number 2 is cottage cheese, chosen specifically for its casein protein. Not all proteins are the same. Casein is unique because it digests slowly. When you eat cottage cheese in the morning, it releases amino acids steadily over several hours, providing continuous nourishment to your hair follicles. Hair is made of keratin, which your body builds from amino acids. Without a steady supply, follicles can't produce thick, strong strands. Harvard Medical School research on protein timing shows that slow-release proteins like casein are especially effective for tissues requiring constant repair, including hair. Cottage cheese also contains selenium, a mineral many women over 60 lack due to low soil levels in parts of the United States. Selenium protects follicles and supports thyroid function, which directly influences hair growth. Many women have sluggish thyroid activity without realizing it, and this contributes significantly to thinning hair. Half a cup of cottage cheese each morning provides both casein and selenium. Pair it with berries or pumpkin seeds for added benefit. Food number 1 contains a nutrient most women are severely deficient in, and it strengthens every strand of hair on your head. Food number 1 is oats. This is about silica and beta-glucans, 2 compounds rarely discussed in hair health conversations. Silica is a trace mineral essential for hair thickness and strength. Without it, hair becomes brittle and prone to breakage. Research from the University of Pennsylvania has shown that increasing silica intake leads to noticeably thicker hair strands in women with age-related thinning. Oats are one of the richest natural sources of bioavailable silica. Beta-glucans help stabilize blood sugar levels. Unstable blood sugar creates inflammation and hormonal disruptions that interfere with hair growth. Many women over 60 experience blood sugar swings without a diabetes diagnosis. Steel-cut or old-fashioned oats, not instant, provide both silica and beta-glucans. Top them with pumpkin seeds, cottage cheese, or berries for a complete hair-supportive breakfast. Nutrition alone isn't enough. Without proper scalp circulation, nutrients can't reach your follicles. That's why these 5 scalp exercises are essential. Do them in order, as each prepares your scalp for the next. Scalp exercise number 5 is a basic scalp massage. Use your fingertips, apply firm pressure, and move in small circles from your forehead to your crown for 30 seconds. You're moving the scalp, not sliding your fingers. This increases blood flow and releases tension, which restricts circulation. Scalp exercise number 4 targets the crown. Place both hands on top of your head, interlace your fingers, and gently move your scalp in circles, clockwise and counterclockwise, for 30 seconds. The crown often has the poorest circulation, and focused stimulation helps deliver nutrients there. Scalp exercise number 3 is the hairline lift. Place fingertips along your hairline, gently lift the skin, hold for 5 seconds, release, and move back inch by inch toward your crown. This releases tension in the forehead muscle that restricts blood flow to the hairline. Scalp exercise number 2 focuses on lymphatic drainage. Massage your temples in small circles for 15 seconds on each side. This helps remove waste buildup around follicles that causes inflammation. Scalp exercise number 1 is full scalp percussion. Using loose fists, gently tap your scalp with your knuckles for 30 seconds. This stimulates blood flow, nerves, and cellular signaling while keeping scalp tissue flexible. Consistency matters. Hair grows slowly, and results take time. Shedding usually slows first, followed by stronger strands and eventual new growth. Avoid aggressive morning brushing. Always do your scalp exercises first, then gently detangle with a wide-tooth comb. Chronic inflammation, stress, hormonal shifts, medications, and blood sugar instability all play roles in hair loss. The foods and exercises you've learned address all of these factors together. This isn't about fighting aging. It's about supporting your body wisely. Start tomorrow morning. Be patient, be consistent, and give your body the tools it needs. Everything works together, and it all begins with that first intentional step.